Hi guys, how are you? Today I am going to be doing an update on my copy of One Page at a Time. Hooray! So exciting, I know. I do have one other video up on this book already, so I will go ahead and link that down below in case you guys haven't seen it and you want to. But then again, you may not even want to, I don't even know, but it'll be down there just in case. This page said, hey, what have you been up to lately? So on separate paper, I decided to draw little things that I have been doing recently and painted them with watercolors and glued them in here, and that's what I did. Making/watching YouTube videos, Netflix, Starbucks, art, and watching baby James. This page said to describe a childhood birthday. My favorite birthday party I ever had was my 7th birthday. We had clowns that did a show and face paint and balloon animals, and I wasn't afraid of clowns, so I thought it was awesome. The clowns' names were Glitter Dot and Dapper, and they were married and they were awesome, and I wonder if they still do birthdays. Maybe for my 23rd birthday, I will have them come back. No, I'm kidding. Maybe I'm kidding. I don't know. I decided to put a photograph of my birthday party in here. This is a group photo of all the kids with the clowns. And this one right here in the little dress, that's me. I had princess face paint with glitter and blush, and I thought it was amazing. I was a Disney princess, and I loved every second of it. I decided to make these two pages go together because this one over here said free space, and this one right here said, what are you up to? So I used this one as like a journal or diary entry for the day, and I decorated it with things that went with the day. I filled this out on the day my family went to an apple festival, which is like the kickstart to fall for me. So, of course, I put all kinds of fall washi tapes and doodles and watercolors all over it. I actually really liked this page. It asked you what your name was and who named you and who decided what your name was and why were you named that and what your nicknames were. Now, my name is Betty Jean, and I was named after my mother's mother, so my grandmother. But she died before I was ever born, so it's like really special to me that I was named after her. So I wrote all that stuff in there, and then I have a picture of my grandmother in here. She was 17 years old in this picture. This page said, what are you searching for? And I am searching for true love, right? Who isn't? Who doesn't want true love? And plus, I just really wanted to draw a Disney picture, so we have Cinderella and Prince Charming. Because who doesn't want true love like that, right? Let's just meet a guy and instantly fall in love in an hour and get married, right? No, that's a little crazy, but... What is happening outside of my house? There are so many sirens. There's another one. There must be an accident somewhere. Well, now. For these two pages, I really just ignored whatever this page originally said and covered it up and made it go along with the page next to it. And this page said to think of something you're insecure about. Write it huge, fill the entire space, stare at it, now turn the page. And I decided to write my body. That is my biggest insecurity. I have struggled with my weight my whole entire life. Actually, when I was about 7, actually, or like between the ages 6 to 8, I went through so much medical testing because one summer, all of a sudden my body just decided to put on all this weight. I didn't change my eating habits. I rode my bike everywhere. I ran and played and did everything like a normal kid. We didn't have smartphones when I was a kid. I didn't have the internet. I was outside every single day, so nobody understood why my body decided to be like, all right, Betty, you are now going to be chubby and you're just going to deal with it. So I went through the stress of that and constantly feeling like something was wrong with me because I gained weight, and then I had the torture of children picking on me in school. Luckily, I ended up switching schools because my church opened a school, and because I grew up with those kids, I didn't get picked on that often for it, but it still happened. And as awful as it sounds, even as an adult, you still get very ignorant people who have no idea what is going on in your life make comments about your weight, not knowing how bad you struggle with it and how hard you try to lose weight, but your body's like, no, it's just gonna stay. But I have the mindset now where it's like, if people are going to be that hateful and judge me without even knowing me, that they're not important to me, and I try to be happy with the way I am and just realize that it is a daily struggle, but I can still be happy, and that my worth is not measured by the size of my waist. So, yes. There you go. Now you guys know what I'm insecure about, but I try to overcome it and not even think about it on a daily basis and just be like, hey, I'm me, and if you want to take the time to get to know the real me, then I'm pretty awesome, if I do say so myself. Alright, that's enough of this page. I'm not really going to go into detail with these 2 pages because literally all I did was write on them, but I will read you what the prompts said to do on the page in case you're curious about the book and want to know what it's like. This page says, where do you think you'll be in 5 years? Are you on track or not? Are you fairly sure or guessing? Is this question just really scary and awful? Yes, it was really scary and awful, by the way. And then the page next to that said, copy this line 20 times, or until you have learned your lesson. And I wanted you to copy over and over again that I can do anything. The next 2 pages after that, I also did not really do anything too interesting on them, but yet again, I will still read you what the pages said to do. This one said to describe something you saw on the ground today. Where was it and who put it there? And the page next to it had a little drawing of a cell phone, and it said to text that person that you met last night. And I said, what person? How can I meet anybody if I never go out? Because normally I just stay home and draw. And the last page that I have done so far in this book said to go off of the grid, and I thought of it as like the grid of like electronics and social media. So I decided to draw a drawing of 2 people. One is consumed with their phone and all their Twitter updates, and the other one is actually taking the time to look up and see a real bird tweeting. So that is everything I have done in my 1 page at a time since the last time I posted a video on it. Now, if I was doing this book correctly, I would have had so many more pages done. You're actually supposed to do 1 page a day for a whole year, but I have so many art books that I kind of just cycle them out, and I work on mainly 1 or 2 books for a few weeks, and then I switch those 2 out with another one. So I'm not doing it correctly, but I still absolutely love this book. Thanks for watching. I love your beautiful faces, and I will see you next time. Bye!